Well, it's our traditional territory for one thing. We've always utilized the land. Used to live out here. A lot of our people lived out here. It means a constant supply of food for our people, way of life. So we can be independent, don't have to rely on the world. Everything we need is right here. All the food, all the plants, medicines, it's all here.
There you go.
Well, I think if it's going to be shared territory, we have to manage it together. You know, that's the biggest thing. We have to respect each other's culture, respect each other's jurisdictions, and see how we can share our jurisdictions as well. Because the land is there, it's for all of us. It's not just Aboriginal people, it's for everybody. But we've been here, so we're the caretakers of it. We've taken that role, and we're always going to do that. I think that's the biggest thing, is managing it and how we do it, making it sustainable, using it to the fullest too. We've got to keep up to the times. There's development opportunities as well that we'd like to be able to benefit from as well. Creates work for our people. Everybody likes to have their nice house, vehicles, boats, stuff like that. It's a long ways to come out here. Need money to do that, so we have to do development as well. As long as it's sustainable, doesn't change and take away from our way of life. Oh yeah, well, we beat the rain yesterday. The rain attacked us yesterday, but we built a nice little shelter. We all stayed dry. Been eating like a king, living off the land. Eating fish, caribou, we got buffalo, we even have steak and stuff too, but we have still frozen in the freezer. We got everything here. You know, if we want, we could go set rabbit snares, get rabbits, chickens, we shoot chickens. So it's a beautiful country out here. You go out fishing, well, we've done it. Every second cast you catch a fish, sometimes every cast. There's lots of food out here. You'll never ever starve out here. That's one of the reasons, I guess, we've got to make sure that development is sustainable so it doesn't affect our waters, our environment, our trees. Everything's important. It all plays a role in the atmosphere, so that's all.
That's why I was trying to catch you last night.
Yeah, hey.
Trying to catch you last night.
See that territorial hook? That's when I caught that jack with.
But my father used to trap all winter on the up the Tolson River, and in the summer you would commercial fish around Simpson Islands, Union, East Arm, all over. Be commercial fish. So I was a little boy and I used to travel with him. So that's how I got to learn the country from the time I was a little guy, all the reefs. But it's changed a lot because the water's really low now. It's not like back then. I'd say the water, if you look at it, the high water mark, you could see it over there on the rocks, is about 6 feet. So the water's about 6 feet lower than when I was a young boy fishing with my father here. So I learned the area really well. Yeah, knew all the fishing spots because we spent all summers here before for about, I'd say 10 years. So I got to know it. Then after that I commercial fish myself in this area. And then I ran a couple of tourist camps in this area, so I even got to learn it a lot better. I had time to run around. And I also used this area a lot when I was younger, mainly. So we spent a lot of time in the East Arm hunting caribou and fishing and picking plants. There's a lot of plants up there that's really old. So the medicine from those plants is a lot stronger than the young growth. The older roots are stronger than the young for medicine, like for power medicine. So there's a lot of spruce down there, a lot of Labrador tea. There's all kinds of berries that you use, blueberry roots, strawberry roots. You mix them together for the different things. But all the plants, everything out there it's like a drugstore for us. You know, we boil plants for different things. We use a lot of spruce. We use the gum and we use the inner bark, the white inner bark. We boil that a lot. We use a lot of stuff from the land over here. And then we also pay the land when we take it. And we keep it and use it. So if you come back every year, you can get a supply, a year's supply up here. So that East Arm, that's probably one of the last fresh waters in the world up here in the Northwest Territories right now. Even though they put dams, the natural lakes dammed off the Tolson system, they held water back. They're holding water back for the power plants. Bennett Dam in the 60s, that really did a number on us. They're holding water back there too. Also, Snare Lake. So there's a bunch of dams that are holding water back. That's the reason the water is so low. That's one of the reasons. That water is so low. You see, by holding water back like that, you flood an area, and it's natural. There's a lot of mercury out there, natural mercury, which comes from the plants. Comes from the plants and minerals off the rocks that's underwater being washed. So it comes down the river system. So it kind of interferes with our water. You get mercury levels that are high, the fish start moving away. Oh, I got a bite. Okay, you let go. So, and the East Arm is one of the last places, I guess, has the best water in the world. But I wouldn't mind seeing tourism maybe, and like I said, maybe bottled water, something that's not going to do damage to the water in the area. But they also got to protect it too from fires, because lichen takes 50 years to mature before the caribou stomach could digest it. And if it burns, most of the country is already burnt, so there's not too much food for the caribou. So between the industry and the forest fires and all the hunters and Aboriginal hunters and other hunters, tourist camps and big game outfitters, really took its toll on the caribou. Plus the wolves, the grizzly bears, everything is pretty well going after the caribou, so it really affected them. But I don't like to see that happen over on this side in the East Arm area. I like to. Some areas are not burnt. Most of it's burnt, I guess. But some areas are not burnt. And what's not burnt, I like them to protect it for the caribou and other animals that use the land. Because we live off them. We live off the caribou. That's like our meat market. And it's like going shopping for us. And for us, it's different. We're not used to this beef. It's not the same. We grew up with that wild meat. It's got a special taste. It's got a lot of iron and a lot of good stuff in there. So we got to have that, especially the elders.
Eastland Park. Well, just looking at the park now, people, I don't know why they said they put up a park. Before it's not a park, but now we're talking about that. Oh yeah, I live off the land, trapping on me and my twin brother, trapping in Rush River area. That's how we make our living. Oh yeah, this is me. And Simpson Island was traveling, my brother George and I were traveling. They told me, he said, the link come out to $1,000 a link. That's why I traveled how much link I kill. It was my cabin, my trapping cabin. This is me. Holding link, go back to Fort Resolution. We used a dog team. It's only we had fun, like, you know, traveling with dog team and back and forth and everything. East Arm, in the old days, they got no kickers or they're paddling all the way down to no plane, no nothing in the area, no jet boat. Too much islands now because there's not much water, and water, you drop about 15 feet or something like that. From way down. Well, there's lots of caribou. Only caribou we have from days. Now there's no caribou anymore there, so I don't know what it looked like today. There's a lot of change now. It's not like in the old days. People traveling back and forth or dog team. Now no dog team, using the skidoos now. That's why they changed. Use the dog team, camp there and all over. Now they didn't camp there because users could go to Yale the same day, go by the same day to Chilkay with a skidoo. The old days not like that. Use only dog team. No skidoos. There was a lot of people here in 1959. There was a big fish camp on the area. Mm-hmm. So I was here that time. Came here with Jimmy McPherson, they call. Came in with a boat. He don't know the country, so I came in. Went to Luchalke and back to rest. Mm-hmm. Took us a week. Wind bounce.
Oh yeah.
Was in the fall. Finally we made it. Waves, a big wave, so I thought I was going to tip over a boat. We made it. Now we can't make it the other side anyway. Mm-hmm. I'm going harder. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow I guess we'll make it.
I think there's a shallow spot one place there, buddy.
They were all over.
It wasn't only chiefs that ever did anything around. It's like old Pete there. He's been around. He's been all over through the here. People, the Métis used to go White Fox. For White Fox was better than it wasn't only Indians.
Careful when you're on the curve, they swings the boat around.
Them, first time the snowdrift bunch ever came through these two of them. That's when they got to artillery. Well, in the olden days, they used to, wherever there was fish, wherever there was caribou, they stopped there and they stayed there. From there they moved. From there they got to artillery lake. Snowdrift had nothing. It was one house that had one store when they first started. And that was a Métis that was running that store. And after that they moved. I don't know how they got a hold of that Treaty 8. Them guys. They used to call them caribou eaters in the olden days. In Chip they call them Thaidene Nëné. Caribou eaters. Everybody used it. No matter who.
You ready?
Hey, I got one. Oh.
Gotta catch him here. You got one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there should be.
It should be
Work
partnerships.
together, you know. That's the only way it's going to be good. There's not enough of them to say no to anything. They've got to have us in here. They want anything. And now they should try to work together. No matter who you are, what you are. Do it like in the olden days. Everybody worked together. It was good. It's made everything to me, the East Arm. You know, that, not only me, whoever is alive. I don't think I'll be.